I'm Tom.
And I'm Tanner.
Welcome to episode 131 of Bird Squad.
How about that, people? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I still cannot believe how that football team played on Monday. Just everything about that night was perfect. I mean, truly, we'll get into the small nitpicks that we can get about that performance, but overall, it was a complete team win, 24-7 against the Minnesota Vikings at home.
Yeah, definitely not what we were expecting. I mean, a huge shout out. I want to give a round of applause to the fans. I mean, you guys got the message, got the memo, and that place was loud.
It was loud. We've been to a lot of games there. We've been to the NFC Championship game. We've been to playoff games. It's up there with some of the loudest it's ever been. Even Dallas games. It was loud at the beginning of the game. And it was late. We were excited. We forgot to record post-game on the way home, but that's fine. I'm going to try and get the little vlog that we did to come out tomorrow, so make sure to check out about that. But yeah, let's get into the game. And obviously, we got to talk about number one, QB1, Jalen Hurts. Who was that? Who was that guy playing quarterback on Monday? Because 333 yards. The deep bomb to Quez. 26 of 31, and then sprinkled in his running with 2 running touchdowns. But the way he was delivering balls, hitting open guys, spreading the love.
We talked about it a lot on the way home, while we were stuck in traffic, getting out a lot. Got to be the best game he's ever played as an Eagle.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt, the best game he's ever played as Eagle. We even dipped deeper. We're not including high school, but I watched a lot of his games at Alabama before he went to Oklahoma. He had a couple decent games in that senior year at Oklahoma, but this could be his best game ever. I'm not going to count high school because he probably put up nasty numbers in high school. But including college and pro, this could be the best game he's ever played in his life.
Yeah, unbelievable. I mean, he was dead on. He was doing the things we've been asking him to do.
I know.
Get outside, instead of just taking off and running, looking downfield. I mean, there was a stretch there. I believe you said he was 10 for 10.
Yeah, but before Dallas dropped that one, that was kind of tough. The cornerback ripped it out of him. I think he was 10 for 10 or 11 for 11 with like 180 yards to start the game. I mean, he was delivering balls, fitting balls in the tight windows, hitting guys in stride. The 2 deep balls he threw, the one to Quez was nice, and the one that didn't connect with AJ I thought was nice though too. It was a good shot. But also, as much as he was dead-eye and hitting people in stride, hitting people in tough windows, he was spreading the love, man. We got Goddard with 82, Devontae with 80, AJ with 69, Quez with 69. That is crazy, having all those guys with 60-plus receiving yards, and the running backs got involved. Miles had another good game, 17 carries for 80 yards. The offense was humming, and that wasn't the thing that we were really concerned about. We believed the offense was going to put up points, but I did not expect at least number one to look as clean as he did. And if we can get even 3/4 of that throughout the season, this team can maybe do something.
Yeah, I mean, I totally feel if we can build some consistency and he can maintain that level, scary good.
Exactly. That's the main thing. I mean, I love to see that. And that is a huge improvement. Like you said, he was looking downfield, making some nice throws on the run. The main thing that has been our biggest gripe with him is it always seems like sometimes he's run first. Knows that he can get away with his legs, knows that is kind of a safety blanket for him. But on Monday, man, he was pass first, run second. I know he had the big run, but that was a busted play that he kind of just took it. But he was staying in the pocket.
Yeah.
He was taking some big hits. He was rolling, looking downfield, not just tucking and running. I know the one got called back, but that one down the sideline to Quez, running opposite arm, throwing it down the field, beautiful on the sideline. I mean, that is a beautiful ball, beautiful throw. I've never seen that kid throw the ball like that. That was the big thing, him throwing the ball, and there was not a single thing.
And kudos to Stenchen for the play calling. I mean, the thing is, it was nice to just sit back and see on display the weapons we have on offense and how they sprinkled them in. I mean, like he said, you got Devontae. We hit him right away. Mm-hmm. Get him involved. Then you got, A.J. Brown, who is like a beast as well. And then Quez goes deep, and they sprinkle in Miles and Boston and Kenny G.
Yep.
Everybody was involved, and Goddard. I mean,
for real.
it feels like you take away one of our weapons, we got more to just drop on you.
For
you
real.
know?
I mean, offense was a complete effort. I mean, the only knock on the offense was the early penalties. Got to clean that up a little bit.
Clean up some
but
of those
other
things,
than that, I mean, the offense was humming. Took the penalties and then would get that yardage back right away.
Yeah.
They were not behind as much as they were behind the chains. They stayed ahead of the chains.
And it kind of felt like, even if, any time that the Vikings were kind of sniffing and getting close, kind of felt like we would just score again.
Yeah, I mean, the offense is really, they are good. I mean, obviously consistency. You gotta stay consistent. It's been 2 weeks, but they put up 38 in Detroit and put up 24 at home. Should have been more. I mean, they didn't score anything in the second half, but it kind of had it in under control, but could have easily have had 30, 40 points themselves on offense.
Yeah, I mean, at halftime, I said to him from our seats, I'm like, we can put up a 40 spot on these guys.
The opening drive, amazing. And then the drive right before half to get that field goal, amazing. Those were 2 huge drives.
Yeah, and the opening drive, I mean, anytime there was a penalty that took some of that momentum away, we just came back and freaking got the first down anyway.
Exactly. I mean, they were really crazy.
It felt like the Link was the place to be again. Like, you don't want to come there.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun at the Link. The atmosphere, it really was crazy. It truly was. But we'll flip the coin now. And the people that were under the microscope this week, how is Gannon and this defense going to respond? And they look dang good too, man. Yeah, Jonathan Gannon, probably his best game called as an Eagles defensive coordinator. I mean, the only thing is that D-line needs to get going a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of felt like, okay, they're going to lock down. They're going to try their best to lock down Jefferson. But then I was scared, is Thielen going to be, like, going off? But, man, we took those guys out of the whole game.
For real. I mean, like we said, I think the D-line is the only thing that still needs to get going. But your linebackers, Kazir White, TJ Edwards had a great game. The linebackers looked good. Bradbury, obviously Slay with the 2 picks. Avonte Maddox in the slot is still a great corner. He had an interception. And then your back end with Epps and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, man. Woo. I mean, that secondary had a really good game. A very good game. And this D-line, where all your money is, too. If this D-line can finally get going, this defense is going to be good.
I mean, and then, really, they sprinkled in the pressure when they needed to.
Yeah, we watched it again. They
did come after him. I mean, and they made him throw. I mean, rightfully so. I mean, Slay should have had 4 interceptions.
For real. He should have.
I mean, a little thing we were saying is, the whole Rager thing, him going to Minnesota, he, like, infected their freaking,
I don't know what they were dropping a bunch of balls.
Their locker room with bad hands or something. But you got to really, now what we said about the offense, the consistency, I want to see that again with the defense. Hey, big game, big win, but now let's not have a letdown this weekend, right? Let's go down to Washington. Keep this thing rolling, man, because we are legit. We feel like, ooh, we're back. I don't want to get too crazy.
Exactly.
Don't want to get too crazy. Keep those expectations low. Keep it down. But, man, when you're sitting in there and that place is just going nuts and you feel like, ain't no way these Vikings are ever going to get
Well, that was the thing.
Game.
There was a couple areas that made me like the interception, the black field goal. There was a couple areas right out of half, too. There was a couple of times that you were like, is this game, are they going to inch back a little bit? Defense made a play.
Yeah.
And that was huge. Yeah. I mean, really, you can look at a couple things. The early penalties by the offense and the D-line still really not getting home. But that is really the only 2 things that I can really circle at. And I'm not going to even harp on those things because that was a complete win. You came out, you embraced the atmosphere on national TV, and you played one of the best games we've ever seen from a quarterback in Eagles history, which is not even a stretch. Yeah. That is true facts. And just a great overall win by the big thing, hang on, I'll let you talk, Ben. The main thing last year was this team didn't have a statement win. They made the playoffs, but they kind of beat who they should have beat and lost who they shouldn't have beat. The verdict's still out on Minnesota. I still think they're a good team, but I thought that was a statement win.
And the thing is, what I was gonna say is, like, you know, we go to Detroit, first game of the season. You know, we come out with the W, but everybody's like, oh, yeah. So then, you know, everybody's saying all week, everybody's saying the Vikings, oh my God, they beat the Packers. They're going to come in there and kill you, you know. And we came out, took care of business. Now everybody's saying, well, the Vikings aren't that good.
Exactly.
You know, so, hey, come on, you know. You play who's on your schedule, right? You got to take care of who's on your schedule, and that's the way it goes.
I still think at the end of the day, they're going to be a pretty dang good football team. And I think what Slay did, I mean, Slay, man, last year and this year, he's a guy that talks the talk and walks the walk, man.
Yeah, I mean, he took some heat in games where he couldn't, he got toasted.
I mean, his first year with
the
first year with the Birds, it wasn't up to his quality. But last year and this year so far, he's a dog, man.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta love it, man. And Bradbury's just so good, he's invisible.
I know,
you know what I mean?
I know.
He's
not like there's
wow.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, Gardner Johnson is still. I love that kid.
Yeah,
love that kid.
I love that swagger he brings. I love he's getting the crowd into it.
Yeah.
My only thing I'd really. That front is got to
That's
start
the only thing.
getting some pressure on the quarterback.
And you think it has to happen, but we'll have to see. That's the only gripe. But I mean, 2-0. Now we head down to Washington. We head down to Washington with the Birds.
We're road tripping, baby, this week.
Exactly. I'm excited for this first road trip. I'm really excited. But, I mean, they're kind of as advertised. They beat a Jags team week 1 at home. Wentz did his thing. Was good, was bad. And we kind of said it last week that we thought they were going to lose to Detroit. Went out there, looked bad in the first half. Looked really bad. Kind of clawed back later on, but lost. They're 1-1 now.
Yeah, I mean, Detroit tried to get them back into it. Tried to give them opportunities. You know, I feel it's like another. It is the NFC East, but it's another one where we got to show up right away, put our foot on their throat, and just take care of business. You know, kind of feels like we talked about this. You know, that 2017 when we just rolled, right? Let's get that mentality, and let's just, you know, they're not as good as us,
No.
so don't play down to their level. Take care of business.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing, short week, got to keep that intensity, not get too high, and which I don't believe this team will, but go down, handle business. I mean, I don't know.
Just keep improving
Exactly.
every week, man, because, I mean, kudos to the whole coaching staff. They were ready for this Monday night game.
Yeah,
they were prepared. I mean, and let's keep that going.
For sure.
know?
I mean, Saucy,
No
Gannon,
letdown.
Steichen. Yeah, I mean, really, it was a complete team effort. One of the best Eagles games in like 2 years that this team had a complete performance. So yeah, I mean, we'll be down on Sunday down at Washington. Like I said, I'm going to try and get the little vlog out tomorrow for the Vikings game. We'll have a little more substance for the vlog down to Washington as we have like a 3-hour road trip down there, and then kind of taking in that new stadium. It's not a new stadium, but the new stadium, the Dump. But we're excited to get down there. But thank you guys always for watching. And when we're back next Wednesday, I'm expecting to be 3-0. I'm feeling dang good.
Yeah.
So we'll see, man. We'll see. But thank you guys always for watching. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at birds_squawk. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Fly goes fly.
Go Birds.